Greetings and salutations. This is Carla from MooreTalkJa. Yeah, I know. A long time I see you. If you only follow me on YouTube, then you probably not seen me in a long while because I've been doing more stuff over on Instagram. If you are not following me over there, you should at More Mayhem, because I've been doing a whole bunch of new videos about just me kind of growing and sharing what I'm learning along the way. I have also launched my own company last year, December. It's called Honey and Lime. That's where my earrings are from, and also my crystals. A lot of stuff in my life is just realigning towards healing and upliftment and all of them type of something. But of course with the carelessness, because I can't really take all of the niceness, so it's have to careless if me I go in it. So I miss you. I miss my YouTube audience, and I wanted to drop a poem today because as I've been working towards my own spiritual development, one of the things that I've been coming up against or coming up to again and again is, you know, the love thing, especially the romantic love thing, and how we do it, and our expectations of it, and how we're supposed to feel inside of it, and you know, how to balance between not being attached to anything but also being connected to people in a real way, how to manage my expectations without letting it be that a person doesn't ever have to be accountable to me, and you know, all that type of something. So there's this poem that I wrote it on November 2nd, and I want to share it with you. I don't know if I know the poem out of my head, so I'm going to read it, right? I'm going to try balance up the something so it's near the screen, so it looks natural. Alright, so I want to fall in love the old way, away from my politics and enlightenment, outside of my tendency to overthink. I want to stay up late with my lover. Too late. I want to go to work blurry-eyed and remember that my lover could not let me go, could not bear a moment without me, and not to wonder if this is the start of codependency or why my lover doesn't care about me because they knew I had a presentation today. I know, we know this part is not sustainable. At some point it must turn into something else, or love must fit inside the rest of our lives, and the feeling bubbling beneath our breast actually comes from ourselves. We know. I know, but just for now, I want to do it like we did it before, the old way, having silly lovers spats because emotions are too high, making up with equal gusto, thinking about the making up mid-fight and committing to the disagreement even more without pushing myself to equanimity. I want to see how this person can move me. I want to put my emotion in their hands and see if they can hold me. I know, we know. We can only hold ourselves. I have no need for anything else. The universe provides all, but just for now, I want this person that the universe provided to take over me so I can lose myself. Just for now. We know we cannot sustain. I want to fall in love with the old way before think pieces and YouTube videos pointed out all the faults, before gurus taught me impartiality, before I erected my impenetrable wall of universality and knew that everything would ultimately be alright, because it will. I want it to. I want this to be alright. I want to be alright inside of this human experience. Perhaps if I had done this before when I was younger, before meditation and chanting and feministing, then I would have felt different, but I am where I am. I know otherwise, but I would still choose it. I want to fall in love that way, not stand in it, to fall in it, to surrender to it, to give it all and let it have its way with me. This is not a movement, an affirmation, or a campaign. This is my heart, my silly vintage heart, loving. So, yeah, I've just been thinking about the whole love thing, and that there's a way, I think, sometimes when we start on the path to enlightenment, we can shift ourselves so far that it's almost as though we don't recognize that we are divinely human and we are here for those experiences. And there's a way that when we become so political in our lives, we can political ourselves outside of some of the niceness, you know? And I don't ever want my enlightenment to be at odds with the joy that I'm trying to bring into my life every day. I'm willing to show up. I'm a human, and there's still some human experiences I want to have, and falling in love like that remains one of them. So let me know what you think about the poem. Remember to follow me at More Mayhem. Remember to check out my store, Honey and Lime. And yeah, I love you. Thanks for sticking with me.